They told me for years there was no money in podcasting. Well, they were all wrong.
Actually want, and to your point earlier about, podcasts you don't need to spend thousands of dollars. That's 100% true. My first podcast setup was $100 thing on Amazon. It gave me a little mixer, one channel, like a stick mic, XLR cords, and recording software by Use Audition, right? $100. And then over the years, I upgrade, like this mic right here, the RE20, whatever it is. I got this after 5 years doing podcasting. The Rodecaster, 5.5 years of doing podcasting, because it's, I'm in it now. I'm balls deep. I'm not going nowhere.
This is my favorite mic though.
That one. Okay, let me shut up again. Let me see
Neumann TLM.
It's so tiny.
103.
It's just my
Neumann TLM. Yeah, this is Howard Stern's mic. Same mic.
All right. What's the mic you got there? That's I call it the Rogan mic.
It's the SM7B, the Shure SM7B. It's okay. The reason why I got it is that Rich is very soft spoken, and I'm very loud.
You are.
So I would have to pot his mic up like tremendously because these are dynamic mics. They're quiet but I would be so loud I had to pot him up so much that like we had bleed over happening. So my mic, it was just constantly bleeding, and this would pick a lot up in the room. So this is great when I'm by myself in here, because this room is pretty dead, and I have soundproof doors in here. So like I can't hear, like it's an exterior soundproof door, so I can't hear outside of here, but it would just pick up everything that was going on. So I swapped it out for this one.
Awesome. Yeah, like this mic I got right here. This is one I used at college radio station.
It's a fantastic mic. I love that mic.
WRHU, Hofstra University. Shout out to them. That's where I learned radio, and that's where I fell in love with radio. I listened to podcasts well before that, but that's why I started a podcast. So how did you get into tech? Because like you're a marketing nerd, you're a tech nerd, you're a business nerd. How did you get down to the nitty and gritty of podcast technology?
So I always loved technology. As a kid, I was really into it. My best thing my family ever did, my parents, they put a computer in my room when I was 5 years old, and they said, learn this. I had a Tandy 2500 XL they bought from Radio Shack. They paid $3,000 for this thing.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is 1989. They bought this computer, and they don't know. They're like, what the hell do they know? They never use a computer, and they put this in. And they're like, okay, figure it out. And I would go on there and I would figure it out. And I remember like 6 years old, I was logging in, and my father would make them print out articles on the Gulf War on my dot matrix printer. And I was a kid. I was 6 years old, and I would find the articles, and I would like print out stuff for him at 6. So like I was so into technology. Like I've always been like a big geek. I was into gaming. I was like, I still am. And it was just a passion of mine, and the technology passion led me to everything is connected. This is one piece of advice I'll give everybody. Everything you do in life is connected in some way. I'm not a religious person, but I sometimes believe that, everything is for a reason, right? Mostly. Sometimes bad stuff happens, and it happens for no reason, but a lot of the things that you do yesterday will play a part in life later on. I just got really into tech. And then the Attitude Era was happening. I got into wrestling from there because of the technology stuff, because I found Wrestling Observer on a website in 1999, 2000 called IATA. And IATA ended up, the morning guy was Chauncey Hayden from the Howard Stern Show. He was a morning guy. And the afternoon guy was Dave Meltzer. And long story short, my wife is the godmother to Chauncey's kid. So that's like a weird connection there with IATA and then Meltzer. So everything was connected to technology. And then I really enjoyed Tech TV when that came out. I was really into Tech TV and Leo Laporte, obviously with Twit Network. When I was laid off and I was doing the podcast, I was looking for like top podcasts, and I found Leo and the Twit Network. So like that got me even more into technology again. And then that just led me into wrestling.